What is up, guys? Natalie, and I'm back again with another video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Natalie. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you like what I have to offer, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on my notification bell so you notified when I make videos. First, let's address three things. One, I got a new light and it's bright. I got a new camera. That's two. Three, I have a pimple patch on my face. Don't start with me in the comments. We can turn up in the comments if it really is that serious to you. Obviously, y'all can see I ain't been reviewing Baddies West because, like, I feel like, man, the last couple of episodes have just been trash. So we're on episode 6 now, so I'm gonna go through episode, let me see, the last video I reviewed was episode 3. I feel like episode 4, 5, and 6 were all just like kind of pointless, like, in my opinion. I feel like they were pointless, but like whatever, nonetheless, we're gonna talk about it. So we're gonna start with episode 4, and I'm just gonna say what I want to say about it because it really wasn't that much going on in episode 4. They literally just, it was Scotty and Razor arguing the whole time. Razor was doing a whole bunch of screaming and it was making my head hurt, and I was like, girl, like we don't want to hear this. Like, it was annoying, and I was just like, okay. But I do want to address this. Now, I don't understand why people are acting like Razor was over exaggerating, because I don't feel like she was over exaggerating. I don't feel like she was in the wrong. I don't feel like she did not have a reason not to be upset and feel violated. Let me compare these two situations with you. If you're at a club dancing with your homegirl and a random person, like a random dude, come up to you and start dancing on you, you're gonna be like, who the fuck are you? Why the fuck? What the fuck? No, no, no. Don't touch me. Don't dance on me. Get away from me. Okay? So I feel like just because it was another woman touching all up on her and doing all this, that y'all just act like it's not weird. But the shit is weird. It was weird. And if you pull it all up on my panty line, I don't care who you are. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't be pulling on my panty line. Don't be doing all this weird stuff. Like, no, I felt violated and I have every right to feel violated. You cannot tell somebody when they cannot feel violated. If you violate my space, you violate my space, and that's that. I don't understand why people are acting like she did not have a right to feel violated. The same people who are saying that are the same people who try to tell SA victims like, oh, well, what were you wearing? Then you deserved it. Like, that's the same vibe that I'm getting from that, and that's just a no for me. Like, it's a no for me, dog. That was the whole episode. And honestly, I was like, okay, there's something for me to review here, so I did not review the episode. Episode 5, the girls actually got to the bag. I was like, oh my god, they got to the bag. Is it just me who notices that every single time they have a performance or they have to perform, like, it's very cringy? I feel like nobody in the crowd knew what was going on. They, you know, the songs, they were just there. And I'm like, oh, like, Baddies West, why y'all acting like y'all don't know what's up? I really loved all of the performances. I really loved Rolly's performance. I was like, okay, like, I was agreeing with Kat. Like, she got, you know, the Trina vibe, like the back in the day, you know, hip-hop lady rap, you know, women rap. It was really good. I enjoyed it. It's a vibe. I love Krishan's music. Like, I really do. She is going to go big places. I see it in her future. And then I didn't even know Tommiee rapped. When she got on the stage, I was like, what? Okay. Stunna girl voice is fucking annoying. I really did not like her song. I don't understand why people are so hype about it. Like, throw it in rotation, okay? Like, her voice is hella annoying and I cannot stand it. And then Low London randomly getting up and rapping, and I was like, girl, I ain't know you rapped either. You got a song? Okay. Finally got to the bag. I really liked that Zeus finally let us see what they were doing, and we were able to see them secure the bag, have fun, turn up, and not just argue and fight and go back and forth in the house, on the bus. Like, we actually got to see what was up. And then Tommiee and Stunna girl, like, we already knew nothing was gonna get resolved there. They got beef with each other. They got beef with each other. I just don't understand why they can't be cordial. I feel like Stunna girl only keeps jabbing at Tommiee, and Tommiee is just like, bitch, I'm too grown for this shit. I don't have time for this. But at the same time, she's like, well, yeah, let me make time for this little girl and entertain her and stoop down to her level and, you know, just be fucking annoying. They both are annoying. I don't understand why they can't just be like, bye. Like, I'm like, Stunna, you keep going back and forth with her, but when it was Rolly, you dropped it. When it was, you know, like when other people had issues with her, she dropped it. So I don't understand why she can't drop it with her. I do see, like, the whole issue with, Tommiee, you know, at the reunion, not the reunion, at the auditions, like doing too much. I do see that she was doing too much. Like apparently she was too turned up, you know, on that shit, allegedly. But it's very obvious she was on something. I don't remember what she did. And so when they replayed the clip, I was like, yo, you got up. It don't matter if there was nothing in the drink, or a cup or whatever. You still got up and attempted to throw something at the girl. She did throw the cup. It don't matter if nothing was in it. It don't matter if it landed on her. You still tried to hit her with a cup. And for that, I can see why Stunna girl got beef with you still to this day, because you don't own up to your shit and it's annoying. Episode 6, I liked episode 6. Like, they got to the bag again, but my whole thing was, why the fuck did Zeus mute out the music? Bitch, I'm trying to see them perform. I'm trying to hear them perform. I'm trying to get lit with them on the other side of the screen. We don't need y'all muting their performance. And like, that really pissed me off, because I was just like it looked like they had a really good time, like it was hype, but then they just muted the songs and we didn't get to hear anything. And then DJ Sky randomly performed her song, and that was the only song we got to hear. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Nobody want to hear this shit. I wanted to hear the other people who came before you, not you. Because who are you? You're DJ Sky. It was the first time we ever seen her DJ. Like, then she wanted to become a rapper at the same time? Which one is it? Okay, DJ or rapper? Pick one. And then it was interesting to see Natalie pretty much sit down and talk to Sky like she was a little ass girl, and was like, listen, you need to get Krishan in check because she's a little girl and you need to take care of her. Like, Krishan a grown-ass woman. She can do whatever she want to do. She can go and please however she wants to. Like, that was really annoying to me. I was like, I don't like that vibe that I was getting. The like, oh, I'm gonna talk to you like a child, and like, did you forget you're a babysitter? Like, it's, I don't know, like that was weird to me. I was like, okay, like, so you real life did come on this show to babysit Krishan. Like, Natalie real life was like, let me remind you, you're a babysitter. You ain't no fucking she was like, you ain't no DJ, you ain't no rapper, you're Krishan's babysitter. And I was just over here like, girl, that's insane to me. And so she like put Sky back in her place, and I was like, okay. Because I'm all over the place with this review, because there's just been so much going on but so little at the same time. Like, I'm so underwhelmed by all of these episodes, that to the fact that I was just like, I don't even want to review this episode. And let's be honest, I need to post content on my channel anyways, so I need to, you know, review what I need to review and go from there. Tommiee and Stunna, they still are trying to get them to resolve their issue. They still are not trying to resolve their issue. I'm like, okay. So then Kat, which, can we talk about Kat for a second? Because I've been seeing everywhere on the blogs and the comments on YouTube, everywhere, that Kat is boring and she's up Stunna's ass and she don't really have a place in the show, blah, blah, blah. She needs to go home. She's just like a grandma like Tommiee. And I'm just like, this must be the new BGC fans, because if you watched BGC 5, which I believe that's the one she was on, you know that Kat is very calm. She's very laid back. She don't start shit with people unless they start with her. Like, she's just cool. She's cool. She's a vibe. I think that she's boring because she's not starting drama. She's not starting fights. And the whole thing about her being on Stunna's ass, like, she don't have a problem with the girl. She's the only person who she really clicks with in the house and she's close with. So I don't understand why y'all think that she is up her ass. She just is friends with the girl. Like, it's like y'all want her to have a problem with her so bad, like, because everybody else in the house don't like Stunna. Y'all are like, why the fuck is Kat her friend? Like, type of shit. And it's like, what y'all on? If I don't have a problem with somebody, I'm not gonna make a problem with somebody. I'm not gonna be a follower. I'm not doing none of that shit. That's just how it is for me, and that's just how it's gonna be. Now, when she sets up Biggie and Stunna girl to talk, I was like, this is some forced shit. Like, Zeus, the shit will come naturally. Like, why are y'all forcing conversations? Why are y'all forcing resolutions? Y'all would just let the shit air out naturally, like there would be no problem. But I feel like because they sit there and they film, like, and they film in like what, 5 weeks or some shit, like they just have to rush and make scenes and make this and that. Like, they have to make it, and it's forced. Kat bringing them together, I was like, Kat, now you know what the fuck you're doing, because you know Kat in her confessionals already said like, Biggie's energy is kind of off, but you know, I hope they can resolve this. Like, girl, you know they finna fight. If her energy is off, they is finna fight. And why are you talking about y'all can resolve? They can't resolve nothing. Her energy is off. You know it was off. They finna fight. They don't fucking like each other. Like, what the fuck? Stunna and Biggie go back and forth, and like, I'm just like, this conversation is childish, it's pointless. Like, it's getting nowhere. Okay, like I said, I have a new camera, so it's flashing and it's saying 0 minutes, and I have no idea what that means. Does it mean that I have no more minutes to film this video? Like, the record button is still on, so what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I hope that this is recording, because if it's not recording, I'm gonna be pissed off and I'm gonna have to re-record this shit. But so conversation is childish. This is pointless. Like, they're getting nowhere, and we already saw from the preview of last episode that Biggie was gonna punch her in the face, which I still could not see if the hit actually connected. But according to Stunna Girl, she snuck her, so I guess the hit connected. But to me, the shit didn't look. All right, my fucking my there's no memory on my memory card, girl. Whatever. Y'all better not say shit about this room. This is my daughter's room slash office slash storage. That shit is everywhere, and the skeleton that was in the video is over there against the wall saying prayers. Okay, trying to get right with the Lord. Mind your business. So what I was saying was that the whole fight to me was childish as fuck. Is my microphone on? So what I was saying was the whole argument to me was childish. I don't know. They finally replayed like the clips and stuff, and they were saying, you know, Biggie was like, I never even was talking about you. I was talking about the situation with Tommiee, and I liked how she handled the situation. And she was like, you know, you got offended by that because you can't take constructive criticism. And she was like, that's the problem. You got offended when I said it. You didn't get offended when nobody else said anything, but you had a problem with me. And she was like, blah, blah, blah. And so she's talking to Kat though, like she's not talking to Stunna Girl. And so she's talking to Kat, and she's like, I don't really care for the girl. Like, there's nothing to talk about. I don't understand why y'all basically like, I don't understand why the fuck y'all got me here. Like, there's something to talk about. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not trying to talk to you, bitch. I'm trying to smoke my blunt. Why am I here? Like, that's the energy that I was getting from Biggie. And Stunna Girl was just like, bitch, you're not my mom. You're not gonna. Her voice is so annoying. Bitch, you're not my mom. You're not gonna tell me what to do. You're not gonna tell me blah blah blah. You're not my mom. Who are you to give me constructive criticism? Who are you? I don't really give a fuck about this girl. She doesn't tell me like, you don't even know me. Who are you? What makes you better than me? You don't do nothing. What makes you better than me? I got better this. I got better that. Da 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 da. Huh? What you say? What you say? Because that's how the punch looked. The punch looks fucking silly as hell. Like, bitch, what is this? Bitch, what the fuck? Bitch, you better pop, pop. This bitch said. Really? So that's how the episode ends. And I'm just like, okay, like, and so before it ends, Stunna Girl is like, this bitch snuck me, this bitch snuck me, this bitch snuck me. Like, and I'm trying to talk to Piggy, and this bitch sneaks me, and he sneaks me. If you talking shit, prepare to get hit. What is it about people that makes them think that if they're talking shit, that they're not gonna get hit? If you are talking shit about somebody, especially when Biggie stepped up and was like, huh? What'd you say? Huh? What'd you say? Girl, you should have been ready to fight. As soon as she said, huh? What you said? You should have been like, I said, and you had to set up and everything and been like, what the fuck you want? You want to fight? Because the way you stepped up to me, you must want to fight. Like, I don't understand why people are acting like they don't got it. I don't get that. That's one thing I don't get. Like, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Didn't they teach you that already? Like, did y'all hoes not watch the last season? Like, what the fuck? Like, this is just common knowledge. I don't understand that. Like, what the fuck? I forgot to mention one thing. Low, when they was talking about performing and not having structure and stuff, like when Tommiee came down and was talking to Low, and I thought it was really funny how Low was like, oh, you know, it was really nice of Tommiee to come down and talk to us little people, you know, since she got her own like kind of house behind the house that we in, you know. And I was just like, Low, why are you belittling yourself like that? Like, bitch, you just as known as her. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're not a peasant. Like, why are you treating yourself as if you're a peasant? Like, girl. So I thought that was funny. But what got me was when she was like, I thought we were supposed to have some type of structure. Like, why is DJ Sky performing? I didn't even know DJ Sky performed. I thought she was just a DJ. She was like, if y'all, you know, letting her perform her song, shit, let me perform my song. Like, I'm just like, girl, did you forget that's what you did last episode? You performed your song, but nobody told you to perform your motherfucking song. You performed your song, and nobody told you to perform your song. So how you gonna sit here and be like, if that's what y'all doing, then let me do it? You already did that. So anyways, the episode ends like that, and I'm just like, I guess. I'm like, Zeus, you could have at least let us hear the music and the performing of the girls on a little fucking 5-minute clip of them going out. Like, come on. Like, it looked like it was fun. It looked like it was turned up, but it could have also just been them muting the music because it really wasn't turned up and it really wasn't fun. Because when they performed in the last episode, the shit was cringy as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna hold you. That shit was cringy as hell. I didn't hear nobody in the fucking the audience knowing any of these people's songs. I was like, what the fuck? And they was like, yeah, they knew you, you had everything turned up, like they knew you, and they was screaming the words to all your song, and they knew every single word. I ain't had nobody in the audience say shit. Crickets. That's what I heard. So yeah, that's my review of episode 4, 5, and 6. Like there's just so much going on, but so little going on at the same time. And I'm so underwhelmed by all the episodes. And I just am like, can we skip to the good part? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I was expecting. Cause I'm like, we all know what Zeus does at this point. They fucking hype you up. They do really, really good at trailers. They do really good at trailers. Like that's what I'm gonna say. Like they do good at on trailers. And I feel like just because everything was so publicly aired on the internet this time around, like we kind of already seen shit. We seen everything that was going on. So it's kind of like everything is boring to me. Like stuff has just been boring. Like everything on these episodes have been boring to me because we've already seen everything on the internet. And then on top of that, the stuff that they were showing on the internet is like stuff that was more lit than what's being shown on the show. So everything feels so dragged out. And just, I'm like, I wish that Zeus would film these episodes. Like, I wish they would film longer. I wish they would film longer in general and have longer episodes. That way, everything is not dragged out. Everything doesn't seem like, what the fuck, this just happened, but then this has happened, and what, and what, and what, and huh. And next thing you know, everything is ending and the season is over. And we're just like, what the fuck did we just watch? Like, I want them to get it together because I feel like they have so much potential and they're not using it. They're not executing it. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the fucking ring around the rosy with Natalie and Tommiee. Bitch, how y'all gonna charge somebody $30 to watch y'all play Ring Around the Rosie? And I feel like Tommiee definitely threw the fight. Most definitely, she threw this fight. They had her acting like a motherfucking fool up in there. You know, people were saying that she was drunk or on that shit. You know, allegedly. And the whole, dibber dabber of, Natalie and her having beef, talking about, oh, she's saying that Natalie wants the needle, and Natalie saying that she's a crackhead and she does coke and da 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 da. And Tommy saying, I'm not no crackhead, like I take Percocets. And I'm like, Percocets is literally synthetic heroin, but okay, like, eh, make it make sense. And I feel like Natalie is on that shit too, allegedly. She just knows how to conduct herself. So you be mellow and chill and calm and just be like, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you and da 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 da. So yeah, but that whole thing was stupid. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? And the way they had Rolly and whoever else, and they're like, oh yeah, Natalie, get her. Natalie's doing so good, blah, blah, blah. It was fucking hilarious. And I really was laughing at the fucking commentary with the UK people. Like, they were like, yeah, Natalie Nunn is getting her. Natalie Nunn looks like she prepared. She prepared so good for it, and she trained. And she's getting her. Wow, Tommiee can't get up. Tommiee was not knocked out, bro. The girl, 5 minutes later after the match, she laughing and talking fine. Like, I honestly feel like they paid Tommiee to act a dog fool and throw the match and have Natalie win so she can have the title of the baddest of them all. Like, girl, who gives a fuck? Nobody gives a fuck. Bitch, y'all are old. Nobody cares. Y'all are too old for this. So I thought that was stupid. But on Zeus's part, it was a good marketing scheme, and it was a good way to get more money out of people who support both Natalie and Tommiee and Zeus and the whole Baddies thing in general. That's the last thing that I wanted to talk about. So I don't know. Y'all got to let me know, like, what y'all think about everything that I said in the comments below. And y'all be watching, but y'all don't be commenting and liking. So I'm gonna need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. I know y'all don't be forgetting because y'all be watching the video. I can see in my analytics y'all be watching that thing thoroughly. And then y'all just leave me there. Y'all just leave me there like I'm a piece of gum on the bottom of your shoe. How could y'all do me like that? How could y'all play me? How could you play me, baby? You did me shady. Like, how y'all doing me like that? Come on, like, y'all can like, comment, subscribe. It's free. It's free, and we're lit over here. So that's all I'm gonna need y'all to do. And yeah, so I hope y'all have a good day, a good night, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on my notification bells to get notified when I make videos. That way you can be a part of the Natty gang, because baby, over here in the Natty gang, we get that thing banging. Gang, gang.